quick audio test here. Just making sure we sound good. Alright, and I am audible. That means camera is going on and screen going on. And we are ready to do some logging. Oop, I don't want to look at the freight market. I want to look at the cargo market. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do here? All of these look quite entertaining. Let's go ahead and do this one to Longview. We are currently in Bellingham, and we are going to be driving up the big log road to pick up a load, and then driving back down it and heading to Longview, it looks like. Oh, I should probably check the time on it. How much time do we have to get there? Don't want to make that mistake again. We got 11 hours to get there. All right, plenty of time. We are good to go. Hold that window down further than I want it to. There we go. I gotta turn the volume back down on my phone now that I have confirmed that we sound good. And sad news, I lost the mod that lets me only sleep for 4 hours at a time. I guess they took it down from the workshop, so now I don't have it anymore. So that's a bummer. I really liked that mod, but that's okay. My solution to it is just to turn off the fatigue simulation. You know, just for stuff like streams, I like for it to be the daytime, and it doesn't necessarily line up that way easily when it's the normal sleeping schedule deal. So I just decided to turn off the fatigue simulation. I'll still sleep, of course, in the game to try and keep it at least somewhat realistic, but only going to be sleeping at night. Looks like we are getting up to that logging road here in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and start slowing her down. Alright, and here we are, and it looks clear. And now that we are off the road, let's go ahead and raise up that suspension. Oh, whoops. I guess I never changed those keybinds in this one. I did not. Would you look at that? Alright. I guess I only did it on my unmodded profile. Oops, I think I passed it. Yeah, I did. It was like right at the start. Alright. Suspension up is going to be W. Front suspension down is going to be S. Rear suspension up is going to be E. Rear suspension down is going to be D. And then suspension reset is going to be Q. Alright. Lovely indeed. I've got my logging set up all good to go. Did I accidentally turn the truck off? What happened? Oh, I guess the truck did turn off. Okay, don't know why I did that. Oh, I guess because of the buttons that I pressed when I thought they were suspension. There we go. Alright, now we got that full ride height, and we are good to go. Daniel, thanks for being here again. Always appreciated. With this logging road, I've never known if I'm supposed to try and stay to one side of this little grass patch in the middle, or if I'm supposed to straddle it. It just seems like the little dirt patches to the sides are too small to like actually drive in. But then, I don't know, the way that the grass patch is, it's like the grass patch is just a little too wide to straddle. It's very odd. But either way, I'm just going to keep straddling it. Making it work. Giving a little toot of my horn. Alright, I gotta be sure I don't go over 25 miles an hour here, because otherwise I'm gonna reset the suspension. We don't want to do that. We want that extra clearance. I always just rode the middle. Alright, cool. I'm glad I'm making a good decision then, it seems. Yeah, right in the middle just seems to be the way to go. Oh, cool. I can just set cruise control for 20 miles an hour. Then I don't have to worry about it. Alright, now the little grass patch is gone, so now we're just cruising along the side here. And I guess I'll actually set it for 22. Because again, it resets it. Does it reset at 25 or 30? I can't remember now. Either way, I guess we'll go for 24 then. And then once I get up to this spot where I gotta use the brakes, I'll make sure to override the cruise control. We're gonna do that now, because now we're getting into the real bumpy stuff and the sharp corners. I love this logging road. I don't feel like I drive it enough in the game. It is so cool. This is one of the first areas that I think it was Josh, Connor, and I drove when multiplayer first became a thing. This was one of the first roads that we drove up together. And it is cool. It is cool to drive this road with your friends, I must say. Because of course, like, it's a, you know, they don't have any AI on this road. I mean, it would be pretty hard to do that, to program that. So to be able to see other trucks on this logging road was really cool. It's weird to have the face cam back up again, since I've been doing so many streams of like Forza and Assetto Corsa and other games where I wanted the pedal cam. I forget that that I've got the face cam up again. I gotta get used to it. And I know I could be going faster, but I don't want to. I'm enjoying the scenery, and the bumpy road. Got a little bit of a straight-ish stretch, straight enough that I can put the cruise control back on. I know that's a little unrealistic, but it makes it a little easier to be sure that I don't go over the speed that resets the suspension. What I'm gonna do is, once I get to the top and I pick up the load, I'm gonna use the little secret road to get back down. I know it probably won't be as fast, but it'll be cool. I haven't actually driven that full road since it became an official part of the map. Before that, I flew past the little barrier and then used the road. But now it is actually a part of the map, so now I don't have to do that. And now we're going to have to override the cruise control again. Oop, I did not mean to press that button. Man, This is such a good looking combo here. I gotta say, I do like the other hood style for the 49X, but for this one, I wanted to switch it up. And use this one instead. I think this is the SBA or something. It just felt more. It felt more logging ready. I used the SFA for my oversized load, and it's actually funny because the skin, I forgot that the livery that I used, it says heavy haul division on it, and I mean, this isn't really necessarily a heavy haul truck, but I mean, I guess logging could count as being heavy haul. So either way, the livery says heavy haul division on it, even though, again, this is not like an oversized load truck necessarily. Alright, now for the snake part of the logging road. Look at this, we literally go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so it apparently is not 25 that it gets reset, because I just hit 25. Man, I gotta be sure I don't cut any of these corners. I don't remember this being this like windy at the top here, where it just goes back and forth. Oh, and this is a little viewpoint that I apparently have not gotten yet. Let's go ahead and get that real quick. Why not? Oh, I gotta turn the truck off. That's right. Right? Or am I just not over it yet? Oh, I'm just not over it yet. That's awkward. There we go. Okay. And we do have to turn the truck off, though. And let's see who is texting me. It is Al. She got a $25 gift card from her work. $25 Starbucks gift card. Very cool. Why do the textures look like that? What the heck? Oh boy. Hopefully when we get there that's fixed. You know, like hopefully that's just a cutscene kind of thing, but I don't know if it is. Either way, that's pretty funny that the textures are so screwed up. Alright. Let's get rolling on the rest of the way up to the mill here. Or the logging site, I guess. This isn't a mill. Alright. And there we are. And let's pick our load, which is going to be the logs to Longview. And now we gotta pick it up. Let's see. Picking it up over here. Oh, picking it up right there. And the textures are messed up. Weird. I wonder what's going on there. Or anything in the in this? Oh, no, that's all mods and stuff. Weird. I don't know what's going on. That's so weird. I've never seen the textures just like be wrong like that. It's so odd. Alright. Well, either way. Hopefully it doesn't cause any like glitches or anything. I think it would. Hopefully. Like I'm worried because I've hit like invisible walls and stuff before in this game, and man, it scares the daylights out of me when I do. And I'm worried that with that looking the way that it does, that it's going to do that. But hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's just a texture thing and it's not like a collisions thing. But yeah, that is quite an odd texture glitch. I have not seen anything like that before in ATS. Alright, I'm just going to back up from the exterior view. Don't feel like doing it in the interior view. Sorry to disappoint anyone who wanted to see me do it from the interior view. When I deliver, I'll do it from the interior view. No matter how hard it is, I will do it. Alright. And turn the truck off, and we will get loaded. Maybe this will reset the textures. Nope, still broken. Alright. And now I am going to ignore the GPS. Nice wood. Thanks. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that wood. 1285, 1243. You know how it goes. Numbers and stuff. Alright, anyways, even though it is suggesting for me to go left, I am going to go to the right. And make sure I don't hit those logs on the ground there. Don't want to hit anybody else's wood, you know? And then we're going to go up this way, and we are going to take the hidden secret route that really isn't a secret anymore. Alright, and I don't really remember much about this route, so I'm going to have to take it nice and slow, because again, it doesn't show up on the map until I'm actually there. Well, pretty much, at least. And man, it so far is very windy. Very windy and quite blocked by trees. Can't really see anything. Ooh. Got a little wobbly there. So one thing about having the suspension up so high is that the stability is quite a bit less. Also, I realized that on my other streams, I said I welcomed people to say stuff in the chat if they wanted, but then I remembered just now that I have it set to subscribers only mode so that I don't get bots. So, yeah, my bad on that. I don't want to pressure anyone into subscribing just so that they can chat, but yeah, I forgot about the fact that, I mean, I don't want to turn it off of subscribers only mode because then the bots go crazy. And I know we can time them out and stuff, but it's just annoying to have to deal with. And I can just set it to subscriber only mode and then not have to worry about it. So, yeah, my bad on that. But now I know and will keep in mind that people have to subscribe to be able to chat. Man, lots of texture issues today, it seems like. Lots of, like, branches going through the ground. I mean, obviously all the wood chips, that texture was super screwed up. The ground was making, like, doing weird texture things. I don't know what's going on. I don't have any mods that change any textures, I don't think. And again, that normally would pull up an error, and it didn't pull up an error for this, so don't know what's going on. I wonder if once you fully discover one of the hidden roads like this one, I wonder if it'll include it, like, when marking out your GPS route. Because, like, obviously right now, look, it's not doing that. It's not just, like, accounting for where I've gone so far. So, I kind of doubt that that'll be the case, but maybe. I feel like I could go into faster than 30 miles an hour there. Nope, I guess not. I hit suspension up, and the suspension did not go up, so we're still doing good at keeping it below 30. Now the shadows are looking all weird. What is going on with American Truck Simulator today? Oh, and that's the end of the logging road. Or the dirt road, I guess I should say. And now we are out to the main road. I love the blinker sound in this truck. I know it's such an odd thing to probably to point out, but I do love it. It just sounds so cool. I feel like I say that about a lot of trucks, though. I guess the trucks in this game just have good blinker sounds. Oh, that's right. I forgot to reset my suspension, but it did it on its own. So look at that. Now we're at cruising height. Oh, and this is a 60-mile-an-hour road. I thought it was only a 45. I was going way too slow. It's probably going to go down to 45, like right here, though. Oh, 35. Alright. Now we've got a left up here at a stop sign, which is probably going to take forever to get through. Although, now it looks like traffic is lightened up. Wow, it is very hard to see. Okay, I don't think there's anybody coming from the right, and it doesn't look like there's anybody coming from the left. So that was not as long of a wait as I thought it would be. And right back up to 50 miles an hour. Alright. Let's see, it looks like here I gotta turn right, maybe? I would assume so. That's not... the map isn't adding on anything. Normally it adds on a little further ahead than that. Is it just gonna glitch out and say that the route has ended here? I guess so. Alright, well. I don't know why I did that. I meant to stay on this camera. Oh boy, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make this turn. Oh, okay, he's stopping for me. Thank you. Oh, and I still might not make it. Oh, I made it. Well, I'm gonna run over the curb a little bit, but I guess that's better than hitting the stop sign. Alright. Oh, and there, now the map. Now the map updated. Alright, do I turn left here, I assume? Yes, looks like I do. Of course, it goes green right after I come to a complete stop. And now we just get on to I-5 and we head all the way down it until we get to Longview. So fairly easy drive now. We got through all the tough bit. Yeah, look at the GPS does not update once you've discovered a road. It marks it as that I started from the dealership that was right there. So that's a little interesting. But I mean that kind of makes sense. I don't feel like those little side roads and stuff that you can discover are ever going to be faster than like the main road, so that's probably why they didn't bother making it so that the GPS could coordinate that way. So definitely makes sense green. I got excited. But it was not my light. Mine's probably next, though, so. And it is. I was correct. Alright, up to highway speeds we go. Looks like we're gonna hit highway speeds and then we've got a way station. So you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get pulled in, and literally right as soon as I get to 60, I'm gonna have to slow down and pull in. Yep. Well, I didn't even end up hitting 60. I got to 56. But sure enough, I gotta stop. As was to be expected, unfortunately. Just like real life. Smooth sailing from here. Yeah, that's true. Once we get through the way station, should be that there's no more way stations. I hope. So, I would assume that your presumption is correct. Chicken soup? Yeah, it looks like it. Some sort of chicken stuff. Something about the egg hunt of 2021. Alright, and there we go. We've got the green light, and we are back on the road. We'll follow the chicken soup man. I'll probably pass him very shortly after we get out of the way station, but for now we're going to follow the chicken soup man. Never mind, I'm going to apparently pass him right away because he's going 2 miles an hour. Bye, chicken soup man. I'll remember you in therapy. Bye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. SpongeBob quotes. Never can get enough of them. We'll get to like 62 and I'll throw on the cruise control. There we have it. And this guy is going extra slow. Beautiful day in-game, and it looks like it's a fairly nice day in real life. That was a good episode. Yeah, it was. I just love everything about the episodes with Plankton in them. Plankton's just was such a good character. I loved the, in that episode specifically, when he's, like, flying through the, like, portal or whatever, through the other dimension, and he's, like, screaming for a super long time, and then he just pauses and takes a sip of his drink and is like, and then just goes back to screaming again. It's so funny. Yeah, Plankton and Mr. Krabs switching places. It was just such a trip. I remember as a little kid, I was like, whoa, what? When we go to Disneyland, we need to recreate the Glove World episode. I'll leave you in the bottom of a trench. Jeez. Well, there's been other Glove World episodes since that one, apparently. But they're all not very great. But yeah, I like the idea of you just leaving me in a trench, and then every time I try and get a candy bar, a bus goes by. That'd be interesting. That was great. Yeah, dude, so many great things in that show. That's the one show that 100% will never get old. Like, I don't care if I'm 80, I'm gonna still be watching SpongeBob and enjoying it. It's just like the jokes are just so good, and like the type of humor that they had, it was just incredible. Like, you just can't match that, you know? No matter what, it's funny. No matter how old you are, what type of humor you enjoy, it is always so hilarious to watch. was going faster than these guys, so I wanted to get around them, and now they're going the same speed as I am. That one specifically, though. Like that episode specifically, though, was great, or you want to leave me specifically in rock bottom? Where did that Camaro go? Is it still there? It is. Wow, talk about a blind spot. I literally had no idea. Thought for a second that it glitched out and he was somewhere else. Totally right, we could definitely go for that, even in the far future. Yeah, dude, exactly. I'll be 80 years old and I'll find some way to watch SpongeBob still, because it's just so great. Oh, we'll recreate that episode specifically. Got it. Makes sense. Sounds good to me. Alright. And the Camaro turned off there, so now I can finally get back over out of the way. Wow, I've never taken that road before. Interesting. That exit. But not for long, because you would be driving the 16 hours home. Yeah, that's true. I would be driving the 16 hours home. Everybody loves a good road trip, especially when you don't have to pay for the gas. Although I guess we actually probably would have to pay for the gas at maybe once. Because, I mean, I don't know how many miles that is, but we only can fill up twice in a day with my company card, and then after that I'd have to fill up with my own gas card. I don't know how many miles that drive is from here, but I feel like it's probably more than what I could get on like 3 tanks technically, because I would start on a full tank and then fill up and then do another full tank and then fill up and then do another full tank, but to look into that. We can stop at your parents for the night and then go to Disney the next morning. Ah, that's true. That's true. So it would end up not being a problem. And I guess, yeah, if we were going to try and plan to go with Cole and Monica, then especially we could, yeah, just stop at their house or something on the way. Yeah, exactly. Especially if the siblings go. Yep. Alright, I got the green light this time. So I was wrong. There was another way station, but I didn't have to stop, thankfully. And I am in the wrong lane, though, so thankfully the game doesn't take that into account, but now I have moved over into the correct lane, and the pass thing has been cleared, and now I need to get back over. If you were to use the 4Runner, forget about it with that MPG from the 4-liter V6 and 6-speed auto, I think. See, you would think. I currently am averaging in my 4Runner 14 miles per gallon, I think, or close to it. So I am definitely not getting good gas mileage. Oh, or is that the point that you were making? You were making the point that it does get really bad gas mileage. Sorry, I thought you were making the point that, like, because it's got a V6 instead of a V8, it is good on gas. But yeah, the powertrain is very old, and yeah, bad gas mileage. Bad gas mileage for sure. But yeah, even if we don't have the 4Runner, then it would be that we're driving in a branded F-150, and oh, I just realized I'm speeding. And that obviously would probably get even worse gas mileage. So, yeah, not gonna happen. Better than the Highlander with the barely working windows. Yeah, that's true. Pretty much whatever we have to take and whatever gas mileage it gets, it's still gonna be better than taking the Highlander. Better than taking the Highlander or the Altima, that is for sure. But yeah, I heard, I talked to my manager the other day, and it sounds like the F1, our company is getting a new batch of F-150s soon, finally. So I think I'm gonna finally end up with a truck here in the near future, within the next couple months, which really bummed about. But of course, I have definitely not taken my time with a rental car for granted. I've taken full advantage of it, and I have enjoyed it, and everybody else, a bunch of other people at my company are in the trucks, so it just does seem a little unfair. So, at least it'll finally be fair again. But believe it or not, some modern V8s get better fuel economy than a V6. It's wild. Yeah, some new V8s definitely do get really good gas mileage, which is crazy. Some of them get like 25 to 30, and I just can't believe that. I mean, I'm pumped when my 4-cylinder gets to 30 miles per gallon. I could imagine having a V8 that gets that much. No, I can't drive your truck to work. I mean, you could, but your company might not like it, and my company might not like it. But yeah, unfortunately, it does sound like I'll be getting a truck soon. I don't know how soon, but somewhat soon. My guess would probably be like July or August, but again, could be wrong. Could happen anytime. I'm just waiting for the news that I gotta pick up a truck. Not looking forward to it, but again, knew it was gonna happen someday. And quite honestly, I've sat in some of the other people's trucks. Like, I sat in Joey's truck, I think it was. And, and now we're starting to get some rain. And, like, honestly, it is pretty cool. Like, I am a fan of pickup trucks. And, I think it'll be cool to have one. But, yeah, definitely. Whoa. I got on the brakes a lot harder than I meant to. But yeah, definitely not going to be the same as having the the 4Runner. The 4Runner's pretty sweet. Claire's was nice, yeah. Yeah, her truck was nice. I don't know what year hers was, but yeah, it sounds like I'll be getting like a brand new truck, which would be kind of cool, like a 2021 or newer. But yeah, they are not only very Ford-like, but very like fleet Ford-like, like very bare necessities, trying to be as cost efficient as possible kind of trucks. But I don't know. Again, I kind of like the oh wow, I am sliding. I kind of like the bare necessities kind of deal. I mean, it's got working AC, and it'll get me from point A to point B. So, I mean, I'll take it. Oh, I didn't realize I did not have a protected green here. No, but thankfully these people are turning, and that other car is far enough away that I should be fine. It's pretty nice of them to give you a truck, at least a vehicle to move around in, so that you at least preserve your own car in the process. Even the new fleet spec F-150s are pretty good. Yeah, that literally, like, that was the selling point for me for the company that I work for, is that, yeah, we get a company vehicle, gas paid for, insurance paid for, everything. Like, we literally don't have to pay a dime for it, and especially with, again, like how expensive gas is right now, man, having to not pay for gas hardly ever is so sweet. I mean, yeah, that, like, the pay at the job is good, like above average, well above average, I would say. But it's still not like spectacular. But I think the assets and benefits that they give us make it so that, I mean, honestly, the job is almost worth double what they pay me, just because of the fact that, like, again, I so highly value having that vehicle that I don't have to pay anything for, and again, the benefits are fantastic, and I value that a lot too. So, yeah, very, very happy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that I had to make a right there, but that's just another fence. So, I'm just a silly goose. Man, it has started raining very hard in the game and has gotten very foggy. Alright, where do I have to deliver to? Right here. Alright, so I guess I'll go around. I'll bring it around town. Bring it around town. And more texture issues. What the heck is going on with the wood logging places and their texture issues? Did I already have the e-brake? Yeah, okay, I did have the brake on. At least from what I saw at its press unveiling. Yeah, from what I've heard as well, they're pretty nice. I think there's like 1 or 2 people in the company that have already gotten a brand new truck, and they said that it's pretty sweet. Man, I am so thrown off by the texture issue. Like, maybe it is just one of my mods. I don't know which mod it would be, though. I guess, you know, I guess I do have a couple mods that redo textures, so maybe that's what it is. And, ooh, I wonder, actually, now, if it's, one of the diesel mods. I wonder if, because I know he's got the logs as part of the, you know, as part of the, like, straight truck, one of the straight truck, like, modifications, you can put logs on it. I wonder if he uses a different texture or something for that, and that's why it's messed up. Not like blaming him by any means, but I'm just thinking that that's the one thing that I think may be the culprit, because that's the only one that I could think of that would mess with any of the textures that are at play here. But don't know for sure, because again, it's not pulling anything up in the error log that would pertain to that. At least I didn't see anything. So, not big enough of an issue for me to really care all that much. Alright, and there we have it, and the window can now go back up. Oops, I didn't let the window roll back up all the way before turning off the truck. There we go. Certainly plausible. Yeah, I think so. But again, let's see what the errors and warnings are. Just a model animation, utility 4000DX paint stuff, and some of my mods. But yeah, no, it doesn't look like anything has to do with any wood textures. Very weird. Alright, it is 2 o'clock. And I think, actually, I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. It was fun, and I will probably play video games for a little bit longer, but I think that's going to be it for the streaming. I don't know what game I want to play, so I'll have to decide on that and then go from there. But yeah, that was it was a ton of fun streaming today, and I might be back at it again tomorrow. I know that I'm going to take Al to work tomorrow, and then we've got an appointment to go to, so I don't know for sure if I'll be able to play tomorrow, or stream tomorrow, but if so, I will, and if not, then I will stream again on Wednesday. So I look forward to seeing you guys then, and with that being said, peace out.